Hey everyone, happy holidays. We've made it. Glad to be here at the end of the year. It's been an awesome semester. I've learned a ton. But I want to jump right in, don't want to waste any time here. So, my name's Skylar Terry, and this is my video synthesis for Tech 4400. Currently, I work as a service center manager at Mountain America Credit Union. Throughout this course, I've been able to apply directly the AI tools, portfolio management thinking, and strategic alignment concepts to real leadership roles that I've held over the last year and real technology management situations. In this video, I'm going to cover portfolio management, strategic alignment, and how I used AI tools during this course and a reflection of my learning. This synthesis ties together all the learning outcomes, but really the big ones from Act 1 through Act 3, including that AI tool evaluation, problem solving, and group project synthesis. So first, let's talk about portfolio management itself. Project portfolio is different than just a project. It's a collection of projects and initiatives that are managed together to support organizational strategy. Rather than focusing on individual tasks or deadlines, portfolio management focuses on prioritization of value, risk, and of course, resource allocation. Sometimes people say sometimes doing projects is not the way to think about it. It's about doing the right projects for portfolio management. Portfolio management connects directly to Act 3, the return, specifically weeks 12 and 14, where we shifted from individual problem solving to that group synthesis and solution development. Additionally, though, portfolio management involves deciding which projects should be approved, which should be delayed, or even stopped. Key techniques include prioritization based on value and impact, and balancing risk across initiatives and optimizing limited resources such as people, time, and budget. And real quick, I just want to point out, I wrote down some notes, terrible public speaker, so bear with me. I appreciate you guys. Organizations such as the one that I'm in at Mountain America, we manage portfolios using a centralized PMO, but there's decentralized as well as hybrid structures out there. In practice, hybrid models are usually the most effective, but I don't know. It really depends on the company and how they work, right? The balanced strategic oversight of a hybrid usually offers some operational flexibility, which can be nice. During weeks 13, 14, when I did my group work, my team synthesized a project for Apple, right? And we developed a solution collaboratively. We worked together. We broke down, tasks and assignments for our project, but we really built off of each other to showcase a mirrored or real portfolio management situation by forcing ourselves to evaluate, potential trade-offs, good and bad, aligning ideas, and focusing on the outcome rather than maybe our individual preferences, right? My role in the group, I feel like, was primarily getting the team together, making sure we were on task and had a clear-cut expectation of who was to do what and when. But between all three of us, we really had everyone kind of filled that role, and we had kind of an overlap in security to make sure we didn't drop the ball on anything. So let's talk about strategic alignment. Strategic alignment means ensuring your projects and portfolios directly support an organization's mission, vision, and long-term goals. In layman's terms, making sure that we're actually headed where we want to go. Kind of seems counterintuitive to say something like that, but a well-aligned portfolio ensures the effort and resources are invested in the right places efficiently to make sure the work actually goes the way the organization wants to move forward with. This is really reinforced through Act 2 of our course, mostly weeks 6 through 11, I would say, where each tech management topic requires aligning and using AI tools even to simulate those real organizational needs. When projects are aligned well, especially portfolios, organizations experience stronger performance, clearer expectations and decision making, and better ROI. You're just going to get more bang for your buck, right? And Misalignment or no alignment, right, leads to wasted effort, mistakes, duplicated work, initiatives that succeed initially but fail strategically. Everybody reinventing the wheel all over the place. Throughout the course, I was able to evaluate problems by asking not just, can I do this, but should we do this? And that shift reflects strategic alignment at the portfolio level. And I want to put in a little tidbit here. I recently interviewed for a project manager position at my company and still in the middle of that process. Hopefully all goes well. But one of the big things for the PMO that I'm hopefully going to work for is making sure that we ask that question a lot, because there are a lot of people that have that self-starter, I'm going to do a project type of mentality. And a lot of times they're going to fail strategically. So it's important to be in that mindset. And of course, throughout the course, we dealt with things like our frustration discussions through weeks 2 to 5, where we analyzed poor alignment and things that, tools or processes that created inefficiency, things that upset us, right? And I see that directly in my life as a manager. I'm not a project manager yet, but being able to align with people on outcomes and expectations is already a mission critical item. So now, of course, this wouldn't be a good course if we weren't talking about applied AI tool use, right? AI tools they're here in and around us more than they ever have been. A central component of completing discourse for me and for a lot of people. Through Act 1, setting the stage, weeks 2 through 5, we used Copilot. We talked about setting up, infrastructures to use different AI tools for different things. I personally use tools such as Microsoft Copilot, ChatGPT, and Grok throughout the course to support my problem solving, to make sure that my ideas weren't out in left field, and to clarify some of these complex concepts that we're trying to get through. These tools have helped me to be able to really focus on those weeks 2 to 5 and focus on using AI as a tool to help me in my day-to-day. My personal reflection, one of my biggest takeaways from this course is seeing my evolved thinking. I applied early in the year for a project manager position, didn't get it, and was given feedback that I wasn't thinking like a project manager. And now going through that process again, I feel like that has changed dramatically. From Acts 1 and Act 2, all the way even through Act 3 with the group synthesis, I feel like that has really helped me to put into real world action that personal experience that I feel like my potential new team is looking for. The frustration reflections through week 2 to 5 initially I thought were funny, but it helped me recognize how misaligned tools and processes are around us everywhere, and what I can do to hopefully help work on those things. But just in closing, I want to wrap this up here. All the concepts we've discussed today are from our course, including Acts 1, through 3, the AI tools, week 2 to 5, problem solving discussions from 6 to 11, and our group project, of course, right at the end from 12 to 14 or whatever it is. Overall, I would say this course strengthened my ability to evaluate technology, prioritize initiatives, and align work with organizational strategy. Thanks all for your time. Have a Merry Christmas.